Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Or no one, I guess. Keep forgetting that part. 1 second. Alright, doesn't sound terrible. Yeah, so if you guys may have noticed, I still kind of sound weird. That's because there was, I think last week, yeah, because there was a problem last stream as well. Logitech did another update, which broke my microphone again. So we're gonna have to deal with this until the next update comes out and they patch it. So sorry about that. And on the other hand, or other note, we're going to be playing Totally Accurate Battlegrounds again. That is because I just got a new graphics card installed on Tuesday, I want to say. And I figured, and the reason I got that was because Bleak Faith is coming out next week, next Friday, I guess. And I want to play that on stream, but I didn't have a graphics card good enough for its recommended settings, and I didn't want to risk lag on the, first day of a new game. Sorry if I'm blowing anyone's eardrums out. I really can't control the volume of this. Usually it's at 1.6 on OBS, or negative 1.6, and I've currently got it knocked down to negative 7.5, and I think in my overall settings the microphone is set to 25% volume, even though I usually have it at 50. So, as you can see, I'm doing a lot to try to minimize the eruption of eardrums, but I can only do so much. And excuse me. Anyways, so the reason I'm deciding to play this game is to test out my new graphics card. I chose this game because, believe it or not, out of all of the games I've got on my computer currently downloaded that I haven't already played, and some of the ones I have, this game has the highest graphics card requirements. It recommends a 1650 graphics card. I just got a 1660. So I should be able to run this perfectly fine. Which, on that note, we are cranking up all the shit just to see what happens. Actually, let's go like that so we can just see the difference. So as you can see in the shooting range right now, very pixelated shadows. Everything else looks pretty decent though. So let's try... Okay. Ooh. That's pretty nice. And I just need to see what it looks like on the stream. Oh my god, no lag. Dude, that's awesome. It used to cause so much lag. Like, that's why I had the graphics so low, because I really couldn't do anything better. Yeah, that actually looks perfect. Dope. Okay. And I've still got the preview on for Discord. Not Discord. OBS. So on that note, that all being done, let's see how it plays with actual people in it. And hope that the game isn't dead. Which it might be. If it is dead, this is going to very quickly turn into a drawing stream. But let me tell you, getting a graphics card installed is extremely stressful. Just because I don't like other people touching my computer, especially when I can't see what they're doing. Because, they had it in, like, the little back area, kind of, like, behind a, kind of half wall. So you could still see them working on it back there, but you couldn't see what they were doing at the shop that I went to. There were some concerning... I mean, it's just because I don't... Like, literally everything is on my computer. My videos, my drawings, my writing stuff, my scripts, my job-related things, everything. So that's stressful enough. But it's also, I don't like people just... Okay, there was 2 points where I had a bit of a mini panic attack while they were doing this. Because I was just walking around the shop, because there's no way in hell I'm leaving it there and just wandering off to do something else. I wanted to be in there while they were doing it. I could see which one was my computer, and at one point, I heard someone gasp back there, and I'm not sure if they were talking about something, or someone made a joke, or someone commented on stuff, because I couldn't really hear. But, you know, the last thing you want to hear when someone is dismantling your computer is like a gasp of shock or surprise. That's not pleasant, and I was very concerned about that. The second thing I was very concerned about was when I think they tested it, like started it up. Imagine, like, you know the sound of, like, imagine a fan, like, you know, just a oscillating fan that's really old and struggling to work, like how it's kind of clattering and shaking itself as it's revving up. Yeah, that's the sound I heard when I think they turned it on. And that was not pleasant either. But it seems to work fine now. The graphics card is massive. It's like... There's like a giant cord coming out of the side of it. It's... My God, I actually am just looking at now how big it actually is. It's like... Probably like twice the size of my previous graphics card. Is this game dead? Is this like... Is this like... Does no one play this anymore? Oh. Hey, there we go. 20 people. That's something. Okay. I'm gonna leave the preview on. Oh my god, really? I was in the red there for a second. How quiet do I have to be for this not to max out? Anyways, I'm not gonna launch myself because I don't feel like running. Yeah, I'm leaving the preview on so that I can see, you know, if I have that, if I basically have all of the things on that are going to lag the computer, and it still doesn't cause lag on the stream, then I know that the other game's going to be perfectly fine. It is kind of pretty high on the graphics card here. Taking up a lot of it, but, you know, that's fine. It's not taking up all of it. I did mention the thing about how this is, like, the highest like, everything else, all the games I own, like, I've got Monster Hunter. I didn't check Doom because, you know, I didn't want to start Doom Eternal or anything. That's a bit much, and I wouldn't want people to expect me to do a full playthrough of that when I've got a different game I'm going to be starting. Yeah, all of the games required such little in the way of graphics cards, but this one was massive. I guess it must be all the physics simulations. Sure hope I remember how to play this. As far as I can tell, I'm still not getting any lag. That is wonderful. So it should be totally fine for Bleak Faith next week. If only my microphone was not fucked for the rest of that time. Like, oh god, if it would just... If there would just be another Logitech update that fixes this in the next day or two, I will be thrilled. Because I hate having it like this. Okay, let's try around that area. Oh wait, I don't have my thing. I can't make it that far. Let's go to Sandcastle then. That I should be able to make. Or not. I misjudged. I think I'm thinking of Apex Legends. Oh, shit. I forgot about Apex Legends. I might be able to play that on stream now. Because that is a very human-shaped cactus, and I don't like it. Yeah, because before there was no way in hell Apex Legends would work on stream. It was so laggy. But maybe now I could actually do that. Huh. Thank God. I say there better be guns here. Okay, someone's over there. Is someone here with me? Well, I've got to find something better than a Glock. A Thompson. Oh, good, another Glock. That's just brilliant. Wait, shit. It doesn't even take... Oh, god damn it. I need a gun that takes normal ammo, please. Are you... Musket? That's not ideal. That's not ideal either. Yet. That's something. Fuck. Yeah, I'm going for the 1911. Might as well get the full World War II set, right? Why do I have 3 of these? Let's also get that 8 times, just because. Ooh, I'm actually in the ring. Okay. That's better than I expected to be doing at this point. I really botched it with that. The Grand there. Now, who's next? There should be someone at Pyramid. Who's probably on their way here. Oh, there he is. Shouldn't have done that when he had it. Oh! Oh, that's satisfying. I was not expecting to make that shot. Ooh. Ooh. Didn't realize there was all this good stuff here. Damn, that's a lot of compensators. Let's put this on for now. Okay. I sure hope my audio is good. I mean, I know it's not. But, you know. Did I just see someone on the wall? Shit, I forgot there's no real climbing mechanic like in Apex. That's probably lag. Assuming there's not the entire rest of the players in this game popping over there. That's interesting. Damn, there's really no reason for me to leave at the moment. I feel like I'm quiet on the readout. It looks like I am, but I can never be certain. That is unideal. I can't tell where they are if they're lagging. Hello. Shit, that's not great. Is he dead? Oh shit, he's... Alright then. That's something. 11 people left. I could theoretically... That cactus is very suspicious. Do I hear footsteps? Swear to God I heard footsteps. Whoops. Seriously! Oh my god, I win. How did I win that? Oh my god, I was blowing that so hard. That was a complete failure. How did I win? Oh. Where am I heading? Yeah, no, I don't have much time. What did I think 4 is grenade. Yeah, 4 is grenade. I just don't have anything that can take that ammo. That's kind of stupid. Oh well. Almost in the ring. There's probably... Okay, there's someone over there for sure. I'm in the ring now. My legs. I'm in a horrible position right now. Putting off full circulation, my wrist rest is falling off. Everything's a nightmare. That's uncomfortably close. I am in the ring, right? Whoops. Yeah. Oh god. Okay, so could be up there in those houses. There's a lot of places still that they could be. Like right there. Oh, that's not ideal. Oh, shit. Fuck. Ah! Hold on. Okay, my volume actually doesn't sound too bad, I think. Which is shocking. Yeah, well, I got 4. That's pretty, or 3. Pretty good. I'm happy with that. Let's keep at it. Oh, God knows how long I'll be waiting for some of this. Almost thinking I should do some drawing in between matches. It's gonna take so long. I suppose there's no reason I couldn't, except that might cause lag. That's a lot of stuff to go at once. Let's try something. Doing this actually does kind of get it. Not just as crap. Okay, well, I expected this. I kind of figured it would be a dead game at this point. But yeah, now that I've got a graphics card that's pretty good, I really should try Apex Legends again at some point. And maybe try streaming it, see if it works. The only problem is I don't know how many, I've got a lot of opinions about Apex Legends. Not a lot of them are good. Excuse me. Yeah. I don't know, it's just, there's certain things about it that really annoy me. Main one being that the characters don't shut up ever. And some of them, I just hate their personalities so goddamn much. Let me think which characters' personalities I actually do like. Bloodhound isn't bad. He's just, you know, talks occasionally about hunting or something. I like, Wraith and Revenant's personalities because they're just hilariously, excessively edgy, and it's just funny to me. Who else? Loba isn't bad, though she's a bit of a spaz. Like, I've noticed that every time I'm playing, it's like she goes on about how, oh, the ring is closing in, better get moving. It's like still 3 minutes away, chill out. The in-game character's panicking about this way more than me actually playing the game. It's a little bit bothersome, but, you know, not as bad as, say, Valkyrie really annoys the hell out of me. Who else? That new one. What's her name? The one with the sniper rifle and the bat. Her personality is just absolute trash. It feels like so much like an OC self-insert, original character do not steal type thing, and god, some of them just, I want to kill them. Also, I'm terrible at the game, I should bring that up too. Like, what you just saw me do in that last match, that would be, you know, that's the first time I've played this game after months and months and months. Like, the last time we played this was, let me check my account, because last time I played this was on stream. It was, you know, the one where it crashed and power outage 3 months ago. So I haven't played this in 3 months, and I got like 3 kills on my first match. If that was Apex Legends, I would have gotten 3 kills total over the course of 5 days of play, most likely. That's my skill level there. So if anyone was to watch it, they certainly wouldn't be watching it for high-tier gameplay. And the game actually does look... I'm still watching it on the stream. It's like... it's good. There is no lag at all. Which is, you know, incredible considering how bad it was when I didn't have the graphics set to max. I wish this game had more people still. At least the people who are still here are amusing. Alright. Let's go to Finland. Yeet. I feel like I hear someone behind me. Oh shit. There we go. Ooh, I do love this gun. And a Luger, always love that. Yeah. Okay, hello. I don't know what that is, but I kind of want it. Oh, shield grenade, okay. Ooh, is that... oh, I've got to. In the thumbnail, after all. My absolute favorite gun. This would be one of those things, like, if Canada allowed it, I would totally get an MG42 if I could find one. You know, I have no idea how expensive they are. Probably very. It's good, too. All the mid-century German guns are very fun. Oh, but I do love the AKS as well. But I can launch myself all over the place. Oh, that's what it was. Why did I pick that up? I don't need that. I just sworn I heard someone. Sure, that's fine. Ooh, hell yeah. I definitely just heard someone. Yeah, I should swap this. I don't intend on aiming with the MG42. Kind of works better as a... Put that on the Luger. I kind of want all the other stuff I've currently got. That's good. Ooh, hell yes, that is good. There's one thing you want, it's as much recoil prevention on the MG42 as possible. Nope, don't need dash. Got a lot of ammo, but not enough. Like, I need to be able to just hold down the trigger permanently and not be concerned about running low. Where's the ring, by the way? Okay, that's still good. Don't need more. I've got way too much light ammo at this point. Rather have that than health. I don't like being big. It makes me well, obviously a bigger target. Wish I had some more ranged weapons. Oh well. Hopefully I can make up for that with the MG42. I know I said I didn't plan on aiming, but I would still probably prefer a red dot on it. Ooh, that will work. Now let's get out of here before I get all my ammo goes for naught. That's not how the saying goes, but you know what I mean. I just realized that I should be careful because I kind of just remembered that there's probably other players nearby. Let's get to the high ground. I swear I keep hearing something. Seems I was right. Well, let's follow him. Actually, it's probably better to wait. See where the ring ends up. That was uncomfortably close. Okay, well, I guess I'm heading there. Ooh, I think I just saw a tracer. Let's stay in the low grounds. Oh, that is... is up ahead somewhere. I really don't like that what is this, an MP40? Yeah, MP40 is my long-range weapon. That was not a good decision. Shit, motorcycle man somewhere. Not sure how well you can hear that on the stream. It was pretty far away and quiet, but yeah, motorcycle man's heading in that direction. Well, I'm sure you know which way he was heading. Let's head down here for a bit. I'm kind of in a crossfire. And yes, I know that low ground is not a good place to be, but it's better than being in everyone's line of sight. Jesus. Jesus Christ. What is going on? Okay, so 3 people left. Two people left. Other than me, obviously. That sounds like a... That's not a musket, that's a flintlock, I think. Here he comes. Woo! Oh yeah. Let's... You know, let's just go with that. What is that? Don't need that when there's one person left. Oh shit, that is a musket. There he is. Shit. Yes! Yes! Oh. Oh, that was good. Whew. Well, that's kind of what I figured. Like I said, just focus all on... just keep putting bullets downrange and you'll win. Victory through superior ammo, I guess. How long have I been going for now? 44 minutes, okay. I'm still enjoying this. Oh, damn. Hey, him again. Alright, anyways, I don't know what I wasn't really gonna say anything, actually. I'm kind of realized I don't know what to talk about. Huh. This is getting very loud in here. I just realized, I think these are just cubes. Maybe pentagons. Huh, they're actually pretty low poly. I mean, everything is, obviously, but like, it looks pretty good from a distance. You don't just smooth shaded or a, you know, normal map and make it look like a cylinder, and it looks pretty damn good. I remember I made some shipping containers in Blender once that was just fully textured. I didn't actually make the little in and out, I don't know what you want to call them, corrugations. Let's go to factory. Ooh, that guy's gonna be a problem. Let's not go to city. Let's find a car or something. I'm noticing I am getting a little bit of lag, but it all seems to be in-game as opposed to, you know, the game's running perfect, but then it's really crappy on the stream. So that's good. I wonder what other games I could play. I did check some of the games that I want to play, at some, or like, you know, download, but can't because, yeah, like, Scorn, I did kind of, I'm kind of interested in the Callisto Protocol, even though I know a lot of people had a problem with it. I don't care, it looked cool from what little stuff I saw, and friends said it was good. Someone's here. I definitely just heard footsteps. Get out of the wall, damn it. I do not have the ammo for this engagement. Just saw his reflection. Not his reflection, but you can kind of see them through the walls a little bit. Yes. Damn it, this place is getting rather crowded. I think we're good for the moment. Oh god, I am miles from the zone. Shit, he's cleared this place out, I think. Whoops. Oh, that's not the right one. There we go. I'm in the zone at least. This is not where I want to be, though. Containers is never where you want to be. Ooh. Thank you for your service, motorcycle. No. Shit. I've just heard someone. What was that? Oh. Oh, yeah. I'd rather have that than ice. God, my legs are in such a horrible position. Where's there? Oh god, I really shouldn't have sunk my motorcycle. Hang on. There we go. That's better. Shit. Oh, that's not good. A little bit of lag in the game now. Mildly concerning. Am I in the ring yet? Oh shit. Thought I was. Oh god. Was that at me? I think that's at me. Maybe not. Let's get to that structure. That might be at me. I really shouldn't just assume that no one's in the tower. Sounds like they're close wherever they are. Where are these guys? Sounds like they're right outside. Probably swap for something, but I'm sticking with the grenade launcher. Oh, shit. Okay, then. Oh, that's rough. How are there still 13 people at this point? Oh, I don't have that much ammo for the grenade launcher. That's not good. I'm gonna, circle around here, I think. I don't really want to be in the middle of that. That's bad. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, hi. Screwed by my inability to change firing modes properly. Hmm. Okay, so I've been playing for about an hour now. I'm wondering if I want to continue or switch over to some drawing. See, the problem is I don't really have anything that I feel like drawing at the moment, and I don't have anything I feel like modeling either. It's a bit of a problem. Hmm. I think I am kind of done with this. Why was I snapped over in that direction? Okay. Um, I think I might be good on playing this, though. So I just need to figure out if I want to draw or model. I think I kind of feel like drawing. I haven't done a drawing stream in a while. Yeah, all right, let's do that. That was pretty fun. That was I mean, I won a match. That's something. Oh, hang on. Hmm. Why does it say, hang on. It's just in Discord. Why does it say streamer mode is enabled? What is the fuck does that mean? What does streamer mode mean? Oh, disable it. I don't know what it is. No, don't do that. I don't know what the hell happened there. Oh, that's another thing that's a real pain in the ass. What was it? Yeah, when I brought my computer in, I had to obviously unplug everything, and it's been doing, and I, also for safety reasons, logged out of a whole bunch of things like Discord and Steam and my Google accounts, which is a real pain in the ass because now they require me to sign in, like not Discord or anything, but or Steam, but Google accounts, they keep logging me out every time I exit out of it, even though I've got it set so that it should, you know, keep me logged in. It was really annoying having to redo that every day, and Google with its goddamn two-step verification bullshit, which is the worst thing ever. Like, I really want to know who thought two-step verification was necessary in any regard. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Why am I not doing when... Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah, okay. Oh, I guess I can turn that audio thing off. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't understand the point of two-step authentication. Like, what was wrong with passwords? If I kind of am under the impression that if they have my password, then I'd say the chances that they also have my, you know, phone or email address is pretty high. And I should, before I do that, unhide all. Okay, good. Just want to make sure my desktop audio was off. Okay. I have no idea what to draw. Hmm. Yeah, hang on. There is a thing I was doing a while ago. Let me just do this so that, you can't see all my files and shit. I hope my audio is still good. I have no idea if it's loud or quiet or what. Where was that? Yeah, that. Hang on, I had a couple of these, didn't I? Where? Goddamn, I moved a whole bunch of stuff around because I was like kind of cleaning up my folders, and now I can't remember where I put certain things. Uh, oh well, whatever. So yeah, I was. This is really old. I don't know when, but I forgot that I was doing this as like lighting practice, and I think I'm gonna do that again. So let's just go blue. Oh, and also I need the red. I don't know why. I really like the red and blue color palette. Make it a bit brighter. Yeah, that looks that's a little bit vibrant. That's better. Okay. Let's do some more weird aliens or something. Hmm. Actually, hang on, I can move stuff around now that I've got my main monitor not taken up by stuff. And music just stopped. Need to find an actual playlist or something. There we go. Will last me at least a half hour. Sorry if I'm not talking that much. I'm not good at talking and drawing at the same time sometimes. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. This is one of the times when I'm not. Don't know why, just kind of focusing on this and don't really have anything to say in particular. I don't know what I'm making, I guess just a... At this point, I think I'm just making a necromorph. You know, one of those things, I think I've mentioned this before in a previous drawing stream, that just really bugs me is having to keep going over there to switch to my eraser. My Cintiq, like, I've got a eraser on the back of my pen, or my stylus, but that stopped working quite a while ago now, so I've had to kind of just be forced to use, you know, the normal way of doing it. And I'm really hoping that my Cintiq lasts a long time, because I don't want to get a new one. And if I do, it's certainly not going to be a Wacom one, because they lost me when they, in their new versions, they no longer have the buttons on the side. It's all touchscreen, and I hate touch screens. Tactile buttons are infinitely better in every regard. I don't care what anyone says. Oh shit, my... No, it's not. Actually, never mind. It... No, it is. That thing again where my pen kind of gets laggy and doesn't quite work in minute detail, and I have to turn off and turn my Cintiq back on. You guys aren't seeing that, but it's a real pain in the ass for me. The nose is bothering me. Not quite. That's not great, but better. At the very least, not irritating me anymore. Hmm, that's alright, I guess. Alright, that's looking good. And yes, I know it's small, get over it. That's how I draw things. You know, I was kind of just joking, but you know what, let's just make a necromorph. Oh yeah, did I say that that's one of those other games that I would like to play is the new Dead Space remake? The only problem is, again, new graphics card is good, but it can't handle that. And there's a whole bunch of other things in my computer that it would, where it's kind of falling short. Like in pretty much every other regard. This was just to get, uh, what is it, Bleak Faith running properly. Hopefully. Sure hope it does, because I am really excited for that game. I mean, I don't really. There's not many games that I play like day one. That's not how clavicles connect. Don't worry about it. It's a necromorph. It doesn't need to make sense. Um, the most recent game I've got day one was Death Stranding, because of course I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't end up actually playing it for like months later when I started, because I bought that before I may have bought that before I even started my channel. That was blinding. Sorry about that. Actually, one of the best things about necromorphs is you really don't have to give a shit about anatomy. It's like, whatever, they're giant walking flesh monsters. They can look like anything. Bones, muscle, musculature, who needs it? Just mash them in wherever they fit. I don't really like that arm, though. It's not quite doing what I want it to. Or this torso, abdomen. Ow. Ah, my bones. Hmm. I have to figure out what to do with the arms, because I kind of want it to be a little bit of a thing, like go down and then up and then out. Actually, I guess there we go. That's about solved it. Okay, that works. I don't know why my avatar's twitching so much. I just noticed that. I think it just doesn't like this position that I'm sitting in. Camera can't properly see my face probably, so it doesn't really know what it's supposed to be tracking. I just realized I'm also going to have to figure out where the light is coming from. I think the light should be coming from, like, suppose if I wanted to get really into this, I could, like, do a little, like, Isaac or someone down here with a flashlight pointed at it. I might do that, actually. Because if I can get him in the way, like, around here, I might be able to avoid drawing the legs. Which is always nice. I don't really have a problem with drawing legs. It's just, you know, the less I have to draw, the better. That looks good. I think I'll have to move everything down, though. was gonna say again that I realize that this isn't even remotely close to how anatomy works, but I will use the same excuse I did before, which is Dead Space doesn't give a shit. Hmm. Going rather well, I think. I'm happy with it at least. I don't like this crease here. That looks like it's going backwards. I think it needs to be shorter too. That looks a bit better. That's way too straight. Needs to be more bulbous and fleshy. I don't know why this is what I thought of just now when I said that. One of those things that kind of bothers me when people say, when they're trying to describe something as being unnatural or like seems strange, they say it's usually something like straight lines in nature or perfect circles in nature, and saying that that never really occurs. That is not even remotely true, honestly. Like, if you have you seen anyone watching basalt pillars? Those are pretty straight. Like they're just giant hexagonal pillars or pentagonal. Hang on. Assault pillars. There's a whole bunch in Ireland, I think. Yeah, like I mean, they're not straight by any means, really, but you know, it's like these giant columns that just go straight up. They're a bit jaggedy, but that's just the way it forms. Crystals, too. Crystals naturally grow in straight lines. Um, and then circles. There's those, what are they? I can't remember what exactly causes them, but you know, sometimes you see these, like, spinning discs in water. Like, I think it's some sort of like whirlpool, or it's not a whirlpool. It's in rivers. It's oh, what is it? It's something that occurs because I think like the natural way I'm rotating my hands in a way to like emphasize this, but you guys can't see that obviously. But it does that in some weird way that makes it like spiral into a circle, and then when ice forms on top, the ice that's turning, like the ice forms and starts spinning with it and then chipping away at the edges, and you just get this perfect ice circle spinning on top of the ice, which admittedly does look very weird, but it's like, well, this whole thing that circles and lines and perfect shapes don't form in nature is actually just really not even remotely accurate. It happens all the time. You just don't see it enough to really think about it. And when you do see it, it's so rare that it seems unnatural, which admittedly, yes, it's not a common thing in nature, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. I need to move my little necromorph buddy here out of the way. Just move him to a different layer. There. Nope, not that. Where am I in the stream? I think I'm like an hour and a half in. Yeah, actually, hour 31 minutes exactly. Pretty close. Yeah, I think I might be able to get this done, at least the majority of it. I don't like the positioning of that arm. I think it needs to go. Maybe it's fine. Let's work on this and see where it takes us. At least in this case, I don't have to worry about symmetry in any regard. I mean, you know, as symmetrical as a necromorph can get, really. I mean, we can even do it differently. Like, I kind of made this look like two different forearms for some reason. Whereas let's make this one kind of look more like it's broken at. Well, actually, I don't know. I kind of want to make it look sort of like this is the tarsals of the hand that have been elongated. Let's do something like that. Let's had some tendons kind of stretching to the blade. go. Doesn't look bad, I think. Let's move this down a little. Yeah, that looks good, I think. No, this doesn't look good. It needs to have a bit more texture to it. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, that's usually what I did like with this was I actually yeah, that one. I actually just erased around him so that the background color came through. I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I think, well, nah, I might do that. I'll save off on the shading until later. Let's at least try to get the body look, or the lower part of the abdomen here, looking a bit more uh, like a body. Hmm. How the hell do I do this? I don't know what necromorphs stand like. I think they're usually not this upright in the torso and they're more hunched over at like this point. So it's a bit weird. What if I work? You know what? Let's work on Isaac or whoever this is. Thankfully, there is a lot of images of him from behind, so that's not going to be hard. What the fuck? I just looked up a picture of Isaac Clarke for, reference. What exactly did they do to him in the remake? He looks very strange. Like he's got way too much hair. He's looks way like he doesn't look like an engineer in the slightest. Especially a space engineer on a like in this kind of rusty metal and scrap looking future. I feel like he should have a lot more. Wait, what did he look like in the first game? Like I liked the way he looked in Dead Space 2 the best, I think. I mean, admittedly, that was after he spent a whole bunch of time in a mental institution, being probed by. I was about to say Scientologists, which is not entirely inaccurate, but unitologists is what they're called, I believe. Yeah, whatever. Hmm. Shit, my music ended again. Uh, let's go with this. Hmm. Yeah, whatever. Let's just make the general shape of him. We'll get the specifics later. I should make this a separate layer. Where is his flashlight? I never noticed that. Where the flashlight on the uh I'm assuming he does have oh, the flashlight appears to be on the gun. Hang on, hmm. No, it's definitely on the gun. Okay. And yes, I realize this arm is very stubby. Let's kind of just draw over him. I need to get a good look at the rig. I should move the necromorph back a bit. Out there. I'm just gonna say right now, foreshortening is not my strong suit. So don't judge me on that. The head is at a very wonky angle as well. Okay, let's give that a shot. And I'm just gonna make something up for the armor. Just kind of pick and choose the best parts from all the other stuff from the games. It doesn't look bad. I haven't said anything in a long time, I just realized. Sorry about that. Again, kind of just getting into it and not thinking about streaming or anything. I don't even know how much longer is left in the stream. I haven't checked in a while. A decent amount of time. Fine. Nope, that looks awful. Oop. Brushes. I just realized, is this now a good time to mention I've never actually played Dead Space? Like I said, I kind of was thinking, ooh, the sequel, or not the sequel, the remake might be a good thing to play, but my computer can't handle it, even with the new graphics card. So, yeah, that's kind of not going to happen anytime soon until I get a whole new computer at some point, which God only knows when that's going to be. Whenever I can afford one, probably. I mean, I can afford one now. I just really shouldn't blow that much money on a computer when I am currently not employed. But I am going to be changing that fairly soon. Uh, the problem I was having recently is I've got a lot of different things to do, or I did. What was it? It was obviously changing out my graphics card was one of them. Oh yeah, I had to finish my resume and all that because I hadn't updated it in ages. And oh, and I've got something coming up on next weekend that I maybe won't say. Like, it's a course that I won't say what it is because YouTube might be kind of sensitive about certain topics. So I'll just let you assume. But then after that, that's like the last thing I've got to do. And then it's just like I've got no other projects. Well, I do have other projects, but I've got nothing like holding me back from getting a job after that point. That's like the last major hurdle or thing that would get in the way of me doing my job. Because, the last thing you want to do is have get a new job and then say, and he's like, oh, hey, can you come in on Sunday or something? He's like, oh, sorry, I've got an appointment or a course to go to. So no, I like, the moment I get a new job, is like, hey, can I have time off for this? Like, probably not a great idea. So better to get that done with first. What was I talking about? Why did I? Right, because computer can't afford one. Well, I can, but shouldn't until I get a job, so I can replace the money I spend on a new computer, which I won't be doing anytime soon. Considering I just spent like $500 on a new graphics card for this one. It would be kind of stupid to then get a new computer immediately after that. I'm not sure how much of this guy's body I need to draw because, light source here from his visor, light source here from his rig, and there's going to be a light source coming from his gun there. So, not really sure how much more I need to color because, how much is going to be visible of him from this angle. I don't like that rib bone armor thing there. It's kind of doesn't quite look right. Not sure if I like that or not, but I'm gonna maybe keep it for now. Do something like that and just rubber tubing for the shoulder there or something. I don't know. Liking how that looks, kind of. I like it more than I don't like it, I guess. I don't love it, but better than it. It's about as good as I think I could get it. That looks weird. Now let's make the plasma gun, not gun, plasma cutter. Where is it? You know, one of the things I really like about Dead Space is how weird it looks. Like, just the armor and the tools and weapons are such a bizarre design, which I think I remember saying was one of my favorite things about Mortal Shell. How there's this real tendency, and I'm fully aware that this is a real issue in things because I do it the same. I've got that exact same problem. It's kind of hard to create a new culture, but like, because, you know, you kind of base it off of, like, you know, if you're doing something medieval, it's probably going to look like medieval Europe. And if you're doing something kind of more Asian looking, it's probably going to look either Chinese or Japanese, probably. I mean, Korean does look kind of. Korean's a bit weird. It almost looks like a combination of both from that period, but, you know, with its own weird things. I like their hats. The I can't remember what period it is, but you know which hats I mean. Like the big kind of pilgrim looking hats. I like those ones that the Koreans have. But yeah, like in terms of that, you're probably always going to get it looking sort of like one of those existing cultures, whereas Mortal Shell did a really good job of making it look just bizarre and very medieval, but also like a completely separate culture in the medieval period. Not like English or German. Might be more Slavic looking, because I know that that is where the people were from. But I think. Where were the creators of Aeon? Old Symmetry. Where are they from? I have no idea. I can't seem to find it too easily here, but I'm pretty sure there's somewhere in one of the Slavic countries. Which is one of those interesting things. Like, you can definitely tell a game that's not made by uh, Westerners. Like, you can. It has a very different fundamental appearance to it. Like, I don't know. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but I'm sure, you know, if you see it, you kind of know what I mean. Like, it doesn't look like any kind of Western culture stuff. It looks like its own separate thing, which might mean it just looks like something typically Eastern European, maybe. But I don't know. It's that's sort of like, again, like I said, where I was coming from with that is Dead Space really did the same thing. It kind of looks like it's completely separate culture that, like, you know, this is not something that modern humans would come up with as a design for practical real life things, because it's just too weird and it doesn't fit idea of what a proper design looks like. But, you know, Dead Space taking place, like, I don't know, 1,000 years in the future, whatever it is in that game, probably at least 500. I mean, they figured out how to, like, cause quantum phasing or whatever it is that's, you know, cracking planets open. 2508. Okay, that's when it takes place. So yeah, 500 years in the future. Like, you know, you can imagine cultural ideas of what things should look like would change drastically over 500 years. So it really did a good job of that, like feeling like it's not modern or any sort of modern sensibilities are being played into that. And it's just kind of its own separate, bizarre thing. Like I said, that's one of those things I really love about games, is when they feel like their own separate universe, completely separate from ours. This thing is not coming out in the angle that I want it to. So let's ignore it for the moment. Move the necromorph out there. I'm going to change something here. Oh, what's a good opposite of, I think, probably something kind of purplish? And what is this? So that, let's get it at about 160 maybe? Oh, right. That looks right. That looks like about the Dead Space blue color, right? So I'm thinking here, if the only light sources are going to be the rig, the quantum time stopping freezing stuff, his visor, the laser beams, and maybe a flashlight, it's going to be blue, obviously, because that's the color of Dead Space. So I really shouldn't be having it red and blue or dark blue here. It should be that color, and I'm thinking something around 340. So let's do that and get this down to where it should be. That looks like a good contrast, I think. I'm not going to do it yet, though, because I'm kind of used to the red and blue here. So let's just make that its new layers and worry about that later. You know, let's no, let's not. Let's keep going with this. I'm too easily distracted. I need to figure out his torso here. What the armor is going to look like around there. I think that's good for the armor because, at least here, I don't think you're going to see that much of his arm in the darkness. Oh, that looks a bit... doesn't look bad. Still need to figure out how to do a plasma cutter properly, though. Direction. Avatar seems to be spazzing out again. It doesn't like me sitting at this angle. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think it's good enough for what you'll see. Oh, I've still got an hour left. Good. Which means I can probably get this done, actually. Which is rare. Oh shit, did my music end again? I think it did. Yep, it's not. Okay then. Oh, okay, this is annoying because I've kind of got everything looking perfect. I can start coloring here. If it weren't for the plasma cutter. Still looks like trash. Because it's not even remotely finished. Now, let me see what this looks like when I mix them. Ooh, that actually looks very nice. I mean, it's a disgusting grayish brown color, but that's perfect for Dead Space. And this actually looks really good. I'm not just like, saying that because I'm self-obsessed or, but like, I'm actually really happy with how this is turning out. And that is not a very common thing. Just kind of off on it a bit. This top part, whoops, is fine, I think. Come on, stop spazzing out, Avatar. Actually, you know what? This kind of fits in with something I was saying, you know, the whole design thing. Something I said ages ago in another drawing stream about how if you want something to look kind of unique, weirdly you have to draw it in a way you dislike. Like, you know, it's sort of a thing like, okay, I really love medieval armor and that sort of stuff. Obviously, you've probably seen enough of stuff from me that you could kind of have figured that out. The thing is, though, that kind of ends up with everything I make looking pretty much the same. Like there's not a lot of differentiation between them. But if I draw something that I don't like the way it looks, say Renaissance stuff with all their floof, well, I say that. I do really like some of the I like the ruffs from you know, like the wavy white collars that they wore in the Renaissance. Those are cool. There's some things I like, but you know, like the slashed sleeves, the weird poofy pants and all that stuff, and their wacky hats. I'm not entirely big on some of that stuff. But if I draw it like that, it won't look like everything else I've drawn. So it's sort of like, you know, you need to, you know, exactly like I said, you kind of need to draw stuff in a way that you personally don't like in order to get it to kind of look more unique. It's a weird thing that I'm probably not explaining very well, but if you know what I mean, then, well, congratulations on deciphering my ramblings. But yeah, like I'm sure you kind of get what I'm getting at here. Like it's the only way to kind of get out of a rut of drawing the same style over and over again is to draw something that you don't necessarily like the way it looks, but you realize that it's not typical for what you generally do. So it kind of has a unique spin and you can maybe do something with it. Or kind of, you know, fits the what you're going for, even if you don't. Because that's a weird thing too, is sometimes when I've noticed when I'm drawing stuff or coming up with an idea, I don't exactly know what I'm going for. It's sort of like, I don't know what I'm going for, but I'll know it when I see it. And then when you see it, it's like, oh, that's not what I usually would be into, but that fits the feeling of it, you know? Hopefully. Hopefully I'm making some bit of sense here. You know what? I think as far as plasma cutters are concerned, that's as good as I'm going to get. So let us begin the whole thing that I am going to be doing now. Which is obviously changing the color of that. Good. And changing the color of this. Perfect. And I think I will, like I said before, kind of cut. Oh, never mind. Is that thing go? I don't really want to erase that, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, okay, I know what I'm doing. I think it's kind of up in the air. So let's get to. Oops, that's way too big. Just get on it. The reason I was kind of debating about whether or not I should color it or erase it is because there, notice you kind of get different. There's this thing I've noticed in drawings. You can, from other people or paintings or whatever, digital art from other people, you can tell the technique they use to do something. Like you can tell that something has been erased versus drawn. Like this, like, you know, I can kind of get a little round thing, but if I erase it, I can get a much sharper angle there than I would by drawing it. So you can kind of, you need to selectively figure out where to overdraw or draw outside the edges and when to fill in, or just draw right up to them. Again, I don't know if anything that I'm saying is making sense to you guys, because I'm really not the best at explaining things, which is a major problem considering I started out my main YouTube channel explaining things. Probably not the best idea in hindsight, but it is what it is. I hope I'm not blowing anyone's eardrums out, and I also hope I'm not completely inaudible because, my whole microphone situation. Oh, right, I kind of forgot. Yeah, that needs to be in front. There we go. I don't really want to rush this, but I kind of do because I want to finish this before the end of the stream. Because I don't think I've ever shown that shading technique that I'm going to be using. And it's, in my opinion, it's kind of cool. It's very fun to work with. Ugh. Great. It's okay because a lot of this will be hidden in shadows. It is at the very least enough to start with. Okay, even that just looks kind of cool. Oh, there we go. Now, and this might be a bit tricky because I need to remember where negative space is. Like this, I specifically drew to be a little tendon or something connecting there, and there's a gap in between. I think yeah, here too, I think I did that. And definitely here. I think that's another negative space I had there. Right in. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. It's way better than I was expecting. That's one of those things that just drives me crazy. Is it's the ones that I don't really give a crap about and kind of half-ass that turn out the best. Whereas the ones that I really want to look good, I look at them afterwards like, ugh, really? That's the best I can do? No, it's not the best I can do. The best I can do is not caring, and I've known that for ages. I've always known that as well, always in a in the same sense of someone in like ancient times saying 1,000 years, just, a long time. Uh, yeah, I've always known that I draw better when I'm not trying to. I think I need to like turn off my brain and just let my hand do what it knows to do instead of having me overthink it and overcorrect. Just kind of gotta, let yourself do what you do, because you know what you're supposed to be doing, even if you don't think you do. If that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't, but I don't care. I said what I said, and it sounded vaguely philosophical, so I'm gonna pretend like it was a smart thing. Yeah. Still looks a bit like shit, but again, it is good enough for is not. That's about good enough for my purposes. Okay. Oh, one more thing I want to do. Way too thick. Hmm. Better. It's just too far apart. Close. Back. Let's just. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna maybe refine it a bit later, but the moment, perfect. Okay, so now that I've got that done, let's put all of this in a folder. Just to kind of, what am I looking at? Oh, right, that's the sketch. That's the lasers, that's the little sketch. Okay, so these, I'll put them in a folder as well, get them out of my sight. Perfect. Now let's make a separate necromorph and engineer. Well, I'll leave the lasers out. I haven't decided where they're going to be yet. Okay, so now that I've got that, I can... Let's do Isaac first. I can just kind of go all over the place, really. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You can't see the overlap. We'll have to be careful around the necromorph, though, because that you will see it. And let's copy it. Actually, I know these are going to be the brightest points. I might as well just delete that and then copy that one so that they really stand out and I don't have to re-erase. Let's do that for the... This is the necromorph, right? Yeah. Okay. And again, this. Don't do that. This is kind of what I did for the what was that? Pikmin's model one as well. Like this is kind of how I shaded it, except I used a bit more colors. Perfect. See, like, doesn't that look awesome? And then I can just, you know, I'll put this on a separate layer because doesn't really matter. And then this stuff that's going to be in shadows, I'll just completely erase out, and you won't see it because they'll just be lit by the glow of stuff. Should I do a third layer? I think so, yeah. Because then I can, you know, erase that, get a little bit of glow, erase that one, get a bit more glow. But if I erase all of them, it's the same color as that, which I don't really want. So this layer will remain locked, I believe. Because that's going to be the bottom layer that, you know, gets it the same color as that. I should do to this guy as well. Oh, that looks cool. Again, not to, you know, pat myself on the back here, but damn, that looks good. Even though it's pretty dark and I'm sure you can't really see it too well, but whatever, you'll see what I'm doing later. So let's start with, I should get rid of that because then I can, yeah, hang on. I know I have forgotten my technique a bit here. All around this will be lit up because of course it will. Bit of this. There we go. And that's not going to be lit up at all because that's supposed to be like inverted a bit. However, you would see a little bit of light about there. A bit there. That looks pretty damn good. Okay. Leave that all blue because it's kind of, you know, the interior part right next to the laser. Let's get a bit on his knuckle. That looks good, I think. Now, let's just keep that around just in case. Pop that up there, and now I've already got that deleted, so I can just expand outward now. think I might need to adjust the values a bit. Not values, but opacity of the layers. Seems a little bit too dark. Do that now. Be good. Oh, I'm loving the way this looks. That looks, I really love this. I'm thrilled that this is turning out great. Okay, that looks really good. It's really dark, yes, I realize that, but it's cool because it's supposed to be. Now let's cut off some of the stuff in shadows. Oh, that looks so cool. I'm so happy with this. Perfect. Okay, engineer's done. Necromorph time, and I think I can get it done. I might adjust the values a bit. Let's put them all down to 50. let's just try that. Let's see what it's like. Okay, necromorph time. So, not a lot is going to be lit up on it. It's going to be some glow around the eyes, some hint of it on that from his visor, maybe a little bit up here. Yeah, that looks good. Obviously around this. I'm kind of tapering off there because it's getting further away from its arm. A bit of light on the tongue. And some on the muscles around the mouth. A little bit from that one. That looks good. A little bit of light on this stuff. Not too much, though. A little bit down here. And on the rib. My music ended again. I just need another 20-ish minutes. I think that's good. Now let's put a little bit of shade light up here. Yeah, that's probably good, right? I think so. Make all of the teeth a bit brighter just to have them stand out. problem with this sometimes is it's really hard to tell what's supposed to be concave and what's convex. Not the right one. There we go. What am I looking at here? Who knows? Massive flesh monster. Could be anything. I realize there shouldn't be that much light over here, but I think it kind of needs it to brighten it up a little. Let's just make all of this whole side kind of lighter. Kind of is. That might be good. Do a bit of darkness. Oh, I haven't saved this yet. Oh, right, something I wanted to do here was just there we go. Let's put all of this in its own layer, or group, so that it's more compressed. Not compressed, you know what I mean, compacted, like it's not as crowded looking. I think the inside of its mouth really shadowy. Yeah, it would be. I need to really do some work down here to cover up how little effort I put on it. You know what I just realized that I really love about this color palette is it kind of makes it look like it's underwater, doesn't it? It's cool. I didn't realize that when I first started it, but man, I really love underwater as a horror setting because I hate the ocean. It's awful. Which makes it, like I said, perfect for a horror setting. Let's do a bit more. Nope. A bit of light there. Okay. You know what? I think I'm good with that. There's a lot of empty space, I realize that. Let's just move these for a bit. Oops, shit, I lost something. What did I lose? This needs to come with it. Oh. Wait, where is that layer? What is this? It's nothing. Why is this here? Yeah, that's nothing. Oh, is it because this needs... Oh, of course, this... Wait, no. Yes? No, let's just move everything. Who cares? Why? I locked some of them, of course. Idiot. There we go. Gotta center it a bit more. Like that. And let's just carve in my name, signature. Okay, apparently there's some stuff in the way there. That's fine. I've completely forgotten how to do my signature. Hang on. No, I missed a K. There we go. Oh, of course, the only problem with doing that is now I need to shuffle this layer a bit. Nah, fuck it. That would be necromorph, right? Yeah. Okay, well, you know what? I think that's good. I'm not sure how well it's coming through on the stream. Hopefully pretty good. I don't like it. I need to crop this. Hang on. Yeah, let's just copy that, move it up a layer, and then fill this in again. Let's just move that over here because it doesn't really matter. And nah, I kind of like it the way it is. I don't really want to change it. Okay, so I'm going to say that's done. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm going to save it as a PNG. And there we go. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. I actually made something that not only does it look good to me personally, but I actually finished it. Which is a miracle, to be honest. 1 second. Just gonna post it in Discord. What? Oh, right. No, it's yeah, whatever. No, it's you know, it's already saved. I know it is. No, stop being a dick. And I'm just gonna 1 moment put up this again. There it is. Okay. Let's just kind of zoom it in a bit so you can see the whole. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly post this in Discord. Oh, that looks good. I'm just looking at it as a full PNG on the screen, not on the stream or this. Yeah, I like the way that looks. I'm happy. I'm happy I actually made something awesome. I'm not quite done yet. Hang on. Let me just copy it from one of these places. Do the engineer. Get rid of that. Nope, not shit. I'll figure out how to do that some other time. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm gonna say it's good. How time is it? 5 more minutes. Okay. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. That being said, I'll probably be posting this on ArtStation within the next 10 minutes or so. So if anyone wants to hop over from the stream to there and see and like it or whatever, you can do that. I should have some foreground stuff. Like I should maybe have some like pipes around here or something to be catching the light. It looks too empty. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. I think I like it the way it is though. It's better to be somewhat satisfied with it than not satisfied at all, or, you know, change it and then hate it. So I just keep looking at it and I'm really happy because it's like so rare that I can pull up a picture of mine and just be thrilled to look at it. It's like, oh, that looks so good. I actually did a good job on this. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's actually also just rare to pull up a picture of mine that's finished and look at it. That is not a common thing for me to do. No, in perfect timing. This song is ending right now. Not that you guys can hear it, but you know, I can. So, yeah, with that being said, I guess I'm going to start logging off now in the next 2 minutes because I'm psychotically obsessed with, you know, making sure that I end at exactly 3 hours or more. But yeah, so just a little thing to talk about again. Next week, it will be Bleak Faith. for certain, because, you know, Epic Battlegrounds worked perfectly fine, thank God, which means that Bleak Faith should be working with no problems at all. But then again, I am getting it on the day one. Why is this camera tilted so far forward? That might have been why I had so much problems. Yeah, hopefully my microphone will be fixed. But that is entirely dependent on whether or not Logitech does another update. And also depends on whether that update fixes its fucked microphones or fucks it even more. Which is anyone's guess, unfortunately. Yeah. Anyways, I don't think I've really got anything else to say here. No, I think I'm good. So I'm gonna be shutting it down, I guess, now. So thank you everyone for watching. Again, sorry if the microphone was weird. And I know this is a bit of an odd stream, but, you know, had to check to make sure the graphics card was working, because I was a bit paranoid that it wasn't or it made things worse, but it seems to be fine. So with that being said, I'll just stop rambling. So thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please press all the buttons and follow me in all the places. Hope to see you next time, but until then, good night. Good night.